what's up you guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Legacies. This is Season 4, Episode 4, which is also supposedly supposed to be the Season 3 finale, so I'm hoping for something big this episode. Yeah. We had Freya back last episode, that was awesome. Let's go over the comments. I think we will be seeing the end of Caleb in the next couple of weeks. I don't see him coming out of this. You could be right. Because they gave him a little bit of a backstory, but not so much that, you know. But then again, they don't really seem like they kill characters off anymore, so I don't know. I too loved the interaction between Hope and Freya. Always good to see Riley in the TV universe. Absolutely. I mean, their relationship is just really lovely. Also, I'd just like to say, apparently there's some kind of spoiler going around. There's some spoiler, okay? And my editor, who watches the show for the first time through these reactions, has been spoiled on this. And apparently I have been spoiled on it too. Luckily I haven't actually read any of the comments about it or anything like that. I don't know what it is. Sorry, I need to clarify. Basically someone is talking about something that will happen in future episodes, and my editor has been trying really hard to keep that under wraps, whatever it is. And I just urge you guys to, like, try your best not to spoil me, because, I mean, I don't want to be spoiled. I would like to have my first genuine reaction without knowing what's going to happen. So yeah, it's just that we've had to delete I say we, because, I don't know, not me, because I'm not allowed to look at the comment. Until now, I haven't really been able to look at the comments. Yeah, we've had to do, my editors had to do a lot of damage control over the past week. So I just want to say, please, like, be wary of what you're writing. Only talk about this specific episode, because I don't watch trailers. Why would I watch trailers? Then I would know what's going to happen in the next episode. I don't want to do that. I don't really like to look at, you know, information about the show and, like, things that could potentially happen. I try my best to go in as empty and as possible, so that I can, you know, experience it for the first time with you guys. So yeah, just be careful with what you say. Just only talk about this episode, please. That's all. Anyways, let's continue. I think so too. It's a shame. I wanted to know who turned him. Yeah, they keep teasing this Caleb story. You know what? I think that if they go more in depth with Caleb, then I will agree that he will probably die. I don't see it happening. They would have had to build someone up to take his place, and they haven't done that. Writing Raph off was a different story because the actor got a new show that he's starring in. Maybe. I love to see Freya back. This was such a well-kept secret that she came back. And also with Raph, there were no spoilers about these cameos. But where was she when MG and Caleb entered the room? I can't imagine she just left her and not be there for her when she wakes up. So I'm hoping to see Freya back next week in this episode. Me too. I'm hoping to see her back. I did think the same thing too, but, like, if you think about it, I mean, like, in that point in time, maybe she needed to go to the toilet. I mean, these are people. You know? Really liked this episode. I didn't like that Caleb turned on them, and I hope he has some kind kind of other plan. Hopefully. That was actually a pretty good episode. I was expecting them to find a reason to stop Hope from dying. Me too. Like I said, I'll believe it when I see it. Glad they went through with it, of course. With them bringing Raph and Freya, it would have been bad if they still found a way not to go through with it. I agree. Shouldn't they be able to get the monster/parasite using the same spell Josie used in Season 2 to get the monster out of Lizzie? Speaking of Season 2 and Lizzie, it is ironic that you are reacting to Legacies the same day you start Crisis reactions. When Crisis aired, Legacies had a scene with Lizzie reading MG's copy of Crisis, where they started with a zoom-in look at the comic. I had wanted to say something in the comments that episode, but I didn't want to spoil anything. Thank you. I appreciate the restraint. I know that Finch is probably going to have some epiphany and realize that she wants to stand by Josie, but I wouldn't be satisfied with their relationship. But I would be satisfied with their relationship to end right here. Oh, okay. That just seems like a pattern then. I'm sorry, but between these scenes with them and Caleb selling everyone out to save Clear, I find myself more annoyed than any other feelings. I can't help but feel there hasn't been enough to make me care about either couple. I mean, if they didn't spend so much time on Handon. And hope things work out. Haven't liked Finch as much as I like Caleb. I have enjoyed Cleo more with Jed and Landon. Yeah, fair. She was with Jed for like 5 minutes last episode, unless I'm missing some exchange that they had previously. I don't know. Glad Dorian was there. He is definitely part of what is missing. Alaric is a guardian mentor figure, but he is too emotionally involved. I agree. Dorian is also a mentor, but he is more clear-headed. The show needs that to balance Rick out. I agree. I just don't really like Dorian, though. I don't know. I just don't really like his character, to be honest. But I do agree that he does balance Rick out. I can see his purpose in the show. I'm still really bitter about the fact that Emma is not with Rick and is instead with Dorian. My nose is really itchy, I'm sorry. This was an amazing episode with some beautiful moments. I agree. Your hair looks incredible. Yeah, that lasted like 5 minutes, didn't it? Literally, the color's gone. But thank you. I wasn't a fan, to be honest. Damn, why couldn't that be Ethan? Exactly! It's the way they created a whole other character just so they wouldn't kill Ethan, who no longer is a valuable character. Yeah, that could have easily been Ethan. I agree. They just seem to really fucking want to keep him around. This season has been good so far. Last episode was really good, and this one was even better. Loved Hope's emotional scenes with Alaric and Freya. I agree. 100% agree. It's kind of sad to think about this as the fact, like, this is still season 3, and we spent so long dilly-dallying in season 3 to actually get to the good shit, you know? That "Hello, gorgeous" from Freya, I immediately thought of Enzo saying it to Caroline and Tivity Lemire. I was a Corenzo shipper. So was I. I wanted them together, to be honest. Also, surprise, surprise, Caleb is a hypocrite, doing whatever it takes to save Cleo. Something he judged Hope for doing with Landon. Absolutely, you're right, which sucks, because he was my favorite character, but now he just got bumped down a few tiers. Shakes my head. That line of Cleo saying, "Landon Kirby, I may have to kiss you one of these days," definitely sounds like foreshadowing to me. Oh, just a moment. That line from Cleo definitely sounds like foreshadowing to me. I agree. And I would be here for it. Freya! Yes. Whoa, that was good. The best ep since Kai Parker screwed us. Definitely one of the most emotional ones, I think. And one of the best episodes of the show in general. I saw Riley Vocal's name in the credits in the beginning, so I spoiled myself. That's why you don't look at those. But it was still great to see her. I asked for some oldies from TVD and the originals, and they gave it to me. So I'm grateful, but I want more. I mean, that's always it, isn't it? We always want more. A lot of emotional scenes. Hope and Freya, Hope and Alaric. Good to see Raph. Is Caleb a dragon now? That's hot. Why couldn't it be Ethan? Should not be so funny. This one definitely feels like a penultimate episode. I agree. So I think the next one will feel more like a proper finale. I have a good feeling we are losing a regular next episode. Maybe it will be Ethan. Shannon will throw a celebration. Or not. I don't think Ethan deserves even that. Well, I'm glad you understand. You know, that's what's important. Understanding. Methinks Malivore can see into Landon's mind because Malivore is a supernatural being who has absorbed Landon. Whereas Landon is just human, I guess, and is no more able to see into Malivore's mind than any other person who has been absorbed by it. Okay. Oh, whoops, you're right, it's Jenny Boyd, not Jenna. I guess we both have problems with names. Jubis. Hope is so much like her father. Impulsive, ready to go to war, a little less calculated than the old man, though. Yeah, why couldn't Mork turn Ethan into this flamey Mork? Right, Malivore dork, right, okay. Into this flamey discount doomsday looking thing. Then he'd have died here. Missed opportunity. So, become the tribrid already. Less talky, more dewy. Damn it, why couldn't it be Raph I got spoiled on and not Freya? Yeah. Yeah, imagine being trapped in a prison world with your mum and dad and nobody else. I think that would get old pretty fast. Also, notice their absence. I guess they bailed on this song again. Fair enough. Raph is pretty boring. Damn it, again, I would have been fine with getting spoiled on Raph being in this episode. Ah! MG and Caleb are such good friends. Ugh. Caleb says he'll always be there for MG and then bails. MG talking about levers killing dozens of people and then just snapped Caleb's neck in order to save Hope or whatever. These two guys do not know what friendship is. Sorry, I had blood taken earlier and I'm trying to peel it off and it hurts. I don't know why I choose now to do it. I had to replay that scene as we got on a call literally 5 seconds before. I saw the smile. I figured it was coming. We added later. Damn straight, I added that to the edit. So to clarify, the episode where Landon escapes through the ice cream thing. Anyways, the ice cream freezer. My editor Tony, he added just like a very tame wee, like a really really tame wee, as he exited, and I cracked up laughing when I heard it in the edit. It was so funny. So when I saw it happen again, I was like, well, I have to say the words. There you go. There's your explanation for everyone. Jed is just randomly walking through the woods. Did my dude get lost? Actually, scratch that. It's Jed. He's so stupid. After his little notebook scribble incident last episode, Josie looked at him, realizing how stupid he is. She probably told him he lost his mind, so he went looking for it. So Jed has been absorbed by Morg, because that's how he's able to impersonate people, right? Who knows? Freya! I know I got spoiled, but still, it's my girl. A mention of Lizzie potentially becoming a vampire, I'm here for it. I believe the actress really wants it to happen. Let's face it, it should be Lizzie. Josie had her dark arc, and I'd like to see Lizzie have one too. Added later. Dude, what if it had been Ethan that got killed last episode instead of random jock number 6? Hope killed him. Lizzie came in. Drama ensued for the next episodes. MG was there for Lizzie, and the entire time, somehow, Lizzie convinced him to turn her into a vampire. Bitch, that would have been cool. Caleb has Lucifer's wings. If I know one thing, you don't steal Lucifer's wings. I usually don't watch your Legacies reactions. Oh, okay. I'm heartbroken, but alright. But when I saw Freya show up, I was like, I wonder what Shan's reaction to this would be. So funny I thought about you, cause I watched all of your Vampire Diaries and Originals reactions, but not my Legacies ones. And I knew that it would make you happy to see her. Did not disappoint. I will need to see a reaction to this week, because you will probably be discussing more about her return. Well, I mean, if she is in this week, which I really hope that she is, because it's a little weird that she would just leave, right? I don't know. Anyways, let's get into the episode.
So let me ask you again. Is that boat supposed to take me to peace? There has to be a catch. There it is. Yeah, sorry, I didn't bring any money. This is priceless to me. If you can prove to me that my family is where we're going, maybe we can make a deal.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh my god, why?
Afterlife without the necromancer buddy.
Why?
At least this mind game we're playing is
Why?
actually makes some sense.
Is Ted, actually.
Why?
And I'm afraid this is no game.
I ask again, why? Why do they keep bringing him
Brunch
back?
of the bloody art.
Every time it's like,
So-
we're done.
Hop and
Then bring him back.
I can't.
Shut up in there. Don't make me get the belt. You're the reason this family's such a mess.
Oh my god, we're coming back to his, like, issues with small places. This was in the first episode.
You are a hard man to find, London Cubby.
I'm a little confused. Why did they find each other again?
So what are you gonna
What?
do?
Let's face it, Dad, I'm screwed. I won't be able to handle the grief if I have to kill the love of my life. Or the guilt. I take the easy way out and go to peace.
But I mean, then
Is
other
what you
people
told me
will have to
true?
deal with it.
Will my family find peace if I do?
I just can't remember that conversation at all. You know, I recall being the necromancer, but only in pieces. I suppose it could be the truth. Or a manipulative lie. I mean, I was very good at that. I'm sorry, Hope.
Do me a favor. If my mother, father, or uncle pass by, tell them not to wait for me.
Oh, here we go. Where are you? Where did they put you? What the hell?
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Right,
Get
she's
used to it.
kidnapped.
You won't be staying long.
Yeah, you need to feed.
The muse showed me how to kill you, but it's gonna take time. Time I no longer have because you decided to turn. But what I do know is what insatiable hunger feels like. So let me tell you what happens. You die. Hope. Alone. Broken. Pitiful. That's your fate.
My friends will come for me.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Hey, you just broke a little tiny hole. You can get out of that now. Alright, Black Canary.
That's Ethan's truck. Help Mr. Williams evacuate the building while I find him. What happens if I run into him while I'm evacuating the school?
Kill him.
Please don't hurt him. We've done enough of that already.
Don't worry. I care about him too.
I don't know why.
Hey, partner! You're about to have an
Lizzie,
emergency.
turn around. You just left.
Get to the train depot. He's mine.
I don't want to fight.
Seeing as to how you told me the truth about the supernatural world, it's only fair that I be honest too. You don't have a choice.
I compelled you to forget that.
You guys and all your mythological rules. Okay, fine. I'm not Ethan. Not exactly.
Malavor.
What good are drones if you can't take control of them for all the fun parts? Oh, come on. You wanted to be a superhero,
I really
didn't
hope
you?
that he kills.
So now
That
you have
MG
to
kills
fight
him.
the super villain.
I think it'd be
Ethan's my friend.
interesting storytelling going forward.
But on the bright side,
But it
he
also
finally has
serves
powers.
me.
What kind of powers?
What the hell?
Thanks for coming to save me.
That's
I'm
cheating!
surprised I was so
How did
hard to
you do
find
that?
with so many of me running around.
I asked me if it disappeared, he disappeared.
Especially as I created one of them.
Yeah, see, there you go. Fucking stupid Malandon. Maladon, I think is what they called him.
That can't be good.
What are you doing? Why? Just go and then feed and then come back. Oh my gosh.
Not bad, Doc.
I'm just now thinking, what if Hope
You ready
has
for round
to feed on Rick? Remember how you guys were like besties? What the hell? Caleb, I'm so disappointed in you.
Come on, E. I know you're in there. Don't fight me, fight him.
Oh, for the last time, you have to fight me. Origin story's over. It's time to put on your big boy tights. So let's raise the stakes.
Get it? Ooh. Hey, how dare you? If you kill MG and you get to live, I swear to God, I will quit the show.
It's effective though, right? Because we both know where the stake belongs.
Yeah, in your fucking face. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Good. There we go.
He's not breathing.
Malavor has hope.
Yeah, I know. I'm the one that brought it to him.
Why?
The reason you were able to is because we trusted you. Like I'm trusting you right now.
Ooh. Big mistake.
Like, how many times do I have to believe in you before you believe in yourself?
Okay, stop coming at me. I don't want to do this.
Then don't. Fight it like you fight your bloodlust. Like you fight for your friends.
Not another step, Doc. I'm dead serious.
So am I. But I'm betting my life on you. That's it. That's it, come on.
What are you doing, man? You could have got yourself killed.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Uh-oh.
Looks like I got here just in time.
This is looking bad.
Damn, kid's a
This
crybaby.
is looking real
Throw him
bad.
before you make a weird face and go, Malavor? Yes, it's me.
I've got a PhD, Dick.
You think you're teaching your students how to survive, but all you're teaching them is how to be prey instead of predators. Makes my job easy, but it is pathetic.
Can't be that easy. Because we've been kicking your ass for years, pal.
No one will ever remember the monsters you slayed. No one will ever remember your students. Once the tribrid is dead and I've consumed them all. But I won't consume you. That way, the world will remember that you and your school are failures. But just to be clear, I am going to kill you.
Still really disappointed in you.
Nailed it. Dragon, soft spot. Snarky quip.
Dude, she's lasting even longer than, even less long than Elena. And she was in transition. I really feel like Rick's gonna like sacrifice himself for her.
They're doing anything to help?
Yes, be quiet. This process is more difficult than I thought.
Oh my god, you've like I love how much like effort you put in. You put like little like designs in it.
Screw this.
No, wait. 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 It's fine. I think you just got too scared over something that wasn't getting that bad. Oh, you're gonna see her dark side.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hope. Hope you're dying. You need to feed.
I know. But if I can't handle what comes after.
Never seen anything you can't handle. So I'm willing to take that risk if you... I never wanted it to come to this. I'm sorry.
Guess that's why they call it fate. I'll see you on the other side.
Here we go. Oh. Is the crisis coming?
Am I interrupting something? Seems like a moment.
It's okay. No, we're done here. And so are you.
Oh! Little sad the fray open here.
Get Caleb back to the school. He should be somewhere safe when he revives. Trust me. There's nothing safe about what's gonna happen here.
You underestimate me, Tribrid. I eat monsters like you.
There is no monster like me. Vite.
Oh! The music's definitely
But you haven't even seen my wolf form yet.
This is so me. There's only one boy in the world that actually likes me, so of course I accidentally kill him.
Ethan's not going to die. And he's definitely not the only guy who likes you.
I'm shocked. I mean, I knew you used to feel that way in the past, but lately...
Shock. Use your magic and shock his heart.
I could fry him.
No, let's not. Who
I
fucking
believe
cares?
in you. And other things. I always have. I always will.
Really don't want him to be safe.
Clear. Impulsa.
I told you this was complicated.
More like ridiculous. Do people seriously call you Dark Josie?
Among other things.
I'm not afraid of you. And I'm into Josie. Just the way she is.
Well, first off, I haven't done anything scary yet. And secondly, this is the way Josie is. So maybe that scares you?
You're not the only one around here who has a dark side.
Please don't tell me you're comparing this to you being a werewolf.
I used to hide it. Like you, pretend I wasn't what I was. But Josie taught me that there is a place for all of me. This place.
For the last time, Lassie, I am Josie.
It can't be. Not as long as one side of you is trying to take over the other. You think you have to fight it, and I did too. But all you have to do is love it.
And what if I'm incapable of love? Oh no. Will we need to wake up?
Hell no. Because until you're ready for that, I'll love your dark side for you.
This is a very strange conversation.
You brought me back. You were never really gone. Now let's bring Landon and Cleo back too.
Alright. Oh, look at her! Oh, she comes back with her clothes on this time.
Right. That's the full Tribrator. And we can finally end this. Okay, thanks. Any last words?
Are you alright?
It depends. Where exactly does this door take us?
Out of this realm and back to our world.
Where I'm not in control of my body.
I took that into account. So my magic will create a new vessel for you once you pass through it. Your consciousness and Malavos will be separated. Hopefully, we can find a way to return you back to your own body one day.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
That's
So what are we waiting
Malavor
for?
and Landon's back out there now.
Playing possum won't change what's about to happen. Because the truth is, I don't even care what you have to say.
Hope?
Landon? Is it really you this time?
That was,
I bet you say that to all the Landons.
In hindsight, I probably should have. But none of them would have made that joke. I'm gonna need more proof.
I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like that's a bit easy for her to realize that it's him.
Stay.
What are you talking about?
I'm so happy I got to see you. To kiss you, to breathe the same air as you. The thought of those things has been all that's kept me going this whole time. But I'm in control of my body for the moment, which means I have access to my mind. I have access to all of Malavor's memories. I know you're the Tribrid. We both know you have to kill me.
It is time for us to go. Be a gentleman and hold
I
the
was
door.
low-key just getting, becoming vibes there.
As I told you centuries ago, I will never let you go.
Stop hurting Cleo. I reckon she's outsmarted him this time.
Did you really believe I would fall for this trick again?
Good, I'm glad.
This is not a door. It is your coffin, Malavor.
I can't do this.
You wouldn't be here if that were true. You wouldn't have made this.
I made that to kill Malavor.
And that is exactly what you'd be doing.
No, I won't. Not if I have to look into your eyes when I do it.
Then close them. Look, this is exactly what he's counting on. The whole
Very
reason he gave me
Buffy-like.
control, whatever this is, it won't last. I'm still his puppet, and we both know that too.
Do you have any idea what you're asking me to do?
Believe me, I do.
Then why? Because we've been fighting this fate ever since we figured out who you are.
It's true. Fate wants to tear us apart. If we stand together, we win.
You'll still be dead.
Moral victory, at least.
I'm gonna miss the way you make me laugh.
I'm gonna miss all of it. And I wouldn't trade a second, even if it has to end like this.
I love you, Landon. I always will.
I love you, Hope, forever.
Did it?
You are clever, but your traps never hold me long. And when I escape, I will search the world for the weapon you told me about. The one that'll kill the Tribrid.
You will do no such thing. Hope fulfilled that destiny.
At least you will die with me.
I don't think so.
What magic is this?
It is a squad thing.
Is that it? I don't feel like it's finished because of how many times it's been finished, but not really. So I don't actually, I don't have the feeling for it yet.
Did it work?
Yeah, Joe.
Hell of an entrance, Cleo.
Hell of a squad.
I can't believe I did it.
I can. So do you think Ethan's gonna hate us?
Now that he's supernatural, my compulsion will wear off. I'm not sure
Is he
how everything
supernatural
that's happened
still?
is gonna land with him.
I assumed
do
that it
know.
would go away when Malavor
So
was
you were a
killed.
hero today.
This guy I really like was in serious danger, so.
And which guy are we talking about?
I had a couple beers stashed in the locker room. It's not enough for all of us, but figure we could share, right?
I'm gonna say, at least giving him powers makes him relevant to the story. Like, now he has a reason to actually be around them. But the way he got powers doesn't really make sense, because I thought that, I think it was established, right? That the powers disappear? No? Because otherwise, Caleb's gonna be a dragon forever.
What about the merge?
Look, I won't lie. That does scare me.
Then we should talk about that in the morning.
Joyce is always so horny. I'm happy for her.
Does that always happen when you kiss a girl?
Not to my know.
We'll get used to it.
Oh my god.
So how you feeling?
Like my old self.
That doesn't make sense
Right.
then. Okay, you're still a dragon.
I think I'm still part dragon.
Oh, well, that's unexpected. Well, in the positive column,
The weird part about it
The
is the
locals
fact
that-
that Lizzie,
you and Ethan dude are back to normal.
like Lizzie
No one
siphoned
remembers
all
anything.
the magic out of him, so he shouldn't be
It's over.
supernatural anymore, right? I don't know.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm very
Well-
disappointed in you.
Makes us do stupid things.
Yeah, but this is really stupid.
Story of my life.
You were ready to kill
Mine too.
people that have helped you your whole life. No, your whole life, but
Did you tell anyone that you were meeting me?
Oh, you asked me not to. Why?
Because they'll want to come once they find out what happened.
Only because I love you.
They'll eventually realize what I have. It's a burden.
I know you're in a dark place right now.
You have no idea where I'm at. See, I thought that I was prepared to become the tribrid. To kill Landon. For all the emotions that would bring.
Your grandmother turned me into a vampire once. I know how it
Yeah.
feels.
Why didn't you turn it off?
Because that's never the answer.
Isn't it?
Hope.
My humanity flipped the second that sword went through Landon. But I gotta say, it really seems to be working for me. I'm so sick of being controlled by my emotions. It's like love, lose, grieve, repeat. I am finally free.
this is some shit I'm
Don't try to
interested
talk me
in.
out of it. I'm not coming back.
Why did you bring me here?
Just send a message. Make sure that my little friends stay away too.
Well, I don't think they'll listen.
I'll make it loud and clear.
Alright, I like that ending. So that would have been the season 3 finale. I like the ending, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what do you want? Like, that's the shit I've been waiting for. I want some dark shit coming, okay? I really, really want some dark stuff. I will say, they've managed to make Ethan a bit more relevant, which I appreciate them doing, I suppose, but I would rather he would just die and be never seen again. Because he's not needed. He's really not. But I guess if they're gonna have him on the show, they've at least made him relevant. So it looks like we have killed Malivore and Landon. I don't expect this will be the last season that we will see Landon, which is why that didn't hit me very much. I don't know, I didn't feel like that encounter, like, I couldn't help but see some parallels there from another TV show that I've seen, and it's alright to have, like, kind of parallels, or even if you're straight up copying a scene, I don't really care, but I think this kind of missed the point, and that is duty. Yeah, get it out, have your giggles, whatever. Alright, so I'm just gonna go into a little bit of Buffy season 2 spoilers. So if you haven't seen the season, if you haven't seen the show, just skip past like maybe a minute or two. So in that season finale, Buffy is fighting Angelus, and then his soul is returned. So right here, Hope is fighting Malivore, and then Landon returns, and it's like, even in the moment, Hope, Buffy, like, same kind of moment. Like, it is, like, I couldn't help but see the parallels there. And then we go off to a scene somewhere else, and then we come back, and they're, like, walking away, discussing this whole conversation. Like, should we or should we not kill you, blah, blah, right? And I couldn't help but feel like they missed the point. Like, we know, like, we already know that Hope doesn't want to do this, alright? We already know that. We don't need to have another conversation about her not wanting to do it. In the scene with Buffy and with Angel returned, they share a hug. You know, he says, it feels like it's been forever since I last saw you. And then she's like, close your eyes. They say, I love you. And then she kills him. Like that, and it's really emotionally charged. And we know that Buffy doesn't want to do that. But the world is ending. Like, the world is quite literally ending behind them. And we know, like, we know this already. In the same way that we know that Hope doesn't want to kill Landon. But has to. By having this conversation again, I just didn't feel like, it just felt like the same conversation we've been having for 3 seasons now. And for me, it didn't work. It didn't do anything. Because on top of that, we've seen him die a couple 100 times now. And I don't expect that he's gone from the show. Nothing feels final to me. And I think that kind of hurts it a little bit. Because I could have, like, that could have really hurt. Like, I used to be a Handon shipper. I used to really like them. I grew out of it last season, of course. But that doesn't mean that I'm not willing to feel for Hope and, you know, in the moment. And the thing is, like, that's her duty. She makes a choice in that moment to kill him, and the fact that she debates it yet again before doing it just takes me out of the moment. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if anyone else, like, can see what I'm seeing. You guys can let me know what you think. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't see Freya here, especially since, like she said, I'm gonna be the first, like, person to see the hybrid. Which means she quite literally did just leave her asleep on the bed, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, I understand logically that she probably was only there for one day of shooting, and that's what that was. And I can appreciate the fact that she was a part of it, but character-wise, it kind of hurts her. Just a little bit. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Hope with her humanity off. It's been a fucking long time since we've had no humanity vampires, which is kind of weird because I remember the Vampire Diaries, they focused too heavily on that. Like, every other season was like, this person's lost their humanity, this person's lost their humanity. And it became very, very, very annoying by the end of it. But I think it's a welcome change here. I'm glad that Cleo is back, and I hope going forward that we don't torture her as much as we already have, because she is kind of turning out to be a bit of a Bonnie at the moment. And for those of you who've never really noticed, in the Vampire Diaries, Bonnie was the one that got tortured all the time, and you know, there is a lot of belief that behind the scenes there were some things going on, and they just didn't like her character, or, like, there are some beliefs that there was racism involved. And, you know, I don't want to point fingers, I don't want to say that I believe this, or whatever, but I can't help but feel like them following through with the same kind of tropes with Cleo, that we might be going down the same rabbit hole, and there might be some truth to it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm very disappointed in Caleb, and I'm kind of a little bit annoyed that he's just gonna go on a date with Cleo. Like, I hope that there's some fallout, because you don't just, I don't care. You did it for a girl, okay? And look, don't get me wrong, I understand that Damon did everything for Elena, okay? So why is this any different? The difference is, Caleb isn't that kind of character. Caleb has never really been shown to put one girl in front of everything for himself, whereas that was a staple of Damon's character. We learnt that that is who he is, whereas Caleb just choosing a girl and like putting her needs first and everything like that, just kind of ruined his character a little bit. Because like if you think about the fact that he's like, I'm your brother now, like to MG, and then like turns on him, like that's not a good friend. Like you said, like I remember that feeling. Like I remember you saying that to MG, and it struck a nerve for me. I remember crying. Maybe I didn't, but I remember it. And so it was a little just like, and then like Caleb and Alaric have had really close like bond together, and he almost just killed him. And okay, maybe he kind of snapped out of it for a moment there, but I mean, you still made the choice to like choose Malivore, which I'm a little disappointed, considering the fact that like you've seen the Super Squad like beat all of Malivore's plans in the past, so I don't know why you had no faith in it. Yeah, so I'm really disappointed in Caleb. I have a lot to talk about, it looks like. Then we have Finch and Josie. Josie coming out on top, saving Cleo. You know, that was it a little bit cheesy with Finch and Josie? Yes. But I'm glad that she gets to have something that's hers finally. She gets to be happy, even if it is just for a little while. She finally gets some tail, and we know that that is what Josie has wanted for so fucking long. That girl, I swear, and that's fine. So I'm really happy for Josie. I'm coming around on Finch as a character. She's definitely been developed a little bit more than, like, I got really frustrated when she was introduced, because it was just like, oh, cool, gay character, oh, this is definitely Josie's love interest, you know, but they've definitely developed her a little bit more, and I can really appreciate that. It looks like MG and Lizzie are finally going to be a little bit, well, not really, it looks like we might be dealing with like a almost love triangle, but like these two people want to be together, but I reckon that's probably what they're going to go. They're probably going to be like, oh, I don't want to let Ethan down. I don't want to hurt him. And so they might sneak around or something like, I don't really know exactly. But that is a very common trope, I suppose. And yeah, oh, I really thought that Alaric was going to die. So the thing is, I heard during the break that apparently the actor for Alaric said some not so nice things in a tweet or something. And so there was rumors floating around, and I didn't want to talk about this because just in case it was true, I guess. But here I am talking about it now, so I'm sorry. Yeah, so I thought that they would be writing him off of the show, maybe, because of the kind of backlash that he received for his tweets. And so when I saw him injured here, I thought back to Laurel. And I was starting to think that he was going to die, and I was actually kind of scared, which is nice, because I haven't actually felt scared in a while with the show. I really thought, I don't know, I somehow thought that like she'd come across Rick on the ground after knocking Caleb out, and then like Caleb gets up and, you know, Alaric is dying and is like, please take my blood, quick, you need it to stop him, you can do it. And then she takes his blood and then takes too much of it, and then he dies, and then she's like, no, let me try and save you with my blood. And then like Caleb's coming back, and then she realizes that he's dead, and then she takes out Caleb, and that was what I thought was going to happen. And then I thought that would be the moment that she takes her humanity off or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fan fictioning. Anyways, so those are my thoughts. Definitely did feel like a season finale. Definitely better than most of season 3. And yeah, I hope I didn't miss anything. Let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you in the next one.